For real, am I the father?
You're hardly daddy material.
That isn't an answer.
You want me to write it on a t-shirt? I answered that question when I married my little ghost daddy.
Do you do another pillow?
Hmm?
You in pain?
Wow, that's are finally helping.
All right. Now, you listen to Daddy, little one. You do Mommy a big favor, and you nix those somersaults until her fractured pelvis heals. Do you hear me?
I think that was her first no.
So I'm thinking we should bump up the Ashley line. You know, with all this belt tightening going on, might be the perfect time to offer a wider selection of value-priced items. Belly?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Hey, where were you?
I've got a lot of crazy stuff going on right now.
Women troubles?
Yeah, that's half of it. Actually, Jack, I need someone I can trust to talk to about this. Can you swear this goes no further?
You have my word.
Chloe Mitchell? Well, we kind of dated.
Like Chloe Kane's wife?
We met in New York.
Does Kane know this?
No. No, Kane does not know this.
Oh, okay, so you knew her before he married her. I mean, stranger things have happened.
You know the baby she's carrying? It's mine.
Have you talked to Chloe about this?
Yeah, I talked to her, and she flat out said that it was impossible. There's no way it could happen.
So what makes you think it's still yours?
The due date. She did lie. I talked to the nurse, and she said that Chloe is further along than she's saying she is.
So what are you gonna do?
I know one thing I'm damn sure not gonna do. I'm not gonna ever marry that girl. There's no way in hell that I would marry that girl.
Marriage isn't necessary these days.
Yeah, well, Kane did it. He stepped up. When she convinced him that he was the father, yeah, he stepped up. Because he's so upright and noble, he married her just for the sake of that kid. And now, what does he get for his efforts? He's stuck in a loveless, sexless marriage. I would have killed myself to be that donkey.
Let's slow down. Slow down. You're bouncing off the walls here. My first piece of advice is think long and hard about this. The last thing you want to do is make a snap judgment here. That child deserves more than bonding with Kane and having you change your mind down the road. Look, trust me, as someone who knows, it is hard to live with a secret this big.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to, right?
Yeah, sometimes you do.
Hello? You ignoring me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, excuse me. What are you doing, studying?
Yeah, and I need a break.
Well, I would like to ask you something.
Okay, sure.
It's personal.
Okay.
At the hospital, I saw the way you were looking at Kane and Chloe. It's obvious that you're still in love with them. Why'd you break up?
Well, I told you.
Come on. You could support that child and not marry her.
No, he couldn't have. And he shouldn't. So when Kane and I were together, I got pregnant. And you can't even imagine how excited Kane was. He couldn't wait to be a dad.
What happened?
Well, according to the doctors, the embryo wasn't viable, and so it was reabsorbed into my body.
Wow, I'm sorry.
So when Chloe got pregnant, I knew what it meant to Kane. And of course, I knew what it meant to Chloe, too.
You said that she was chasing him from the beginning.
Yeah, because he was a chancellor.
So it was about the money.
Yeah, of course. It was about money and prestige and security.
You know, I guess growing up the maid's daughter doesn't really instill a lot of confidence in the future.
Right. So Chloe saw Cain as perfect husband material.
Then as perfect father material.
And when the DNA results said that Cain couldn't be excluded as the father, he stepped up. And I knew that he would do it before he did. Oh, God, I hated Chloe.
Yeah, with good reason, yeah.
Yeah, and so then one day we were basically attacking her, and she just broke down crying. And I think it was in that moment was when I realized that she really does love the baby and that she wants what's best for her child.
So the fashionista really does have a heart, huh?
Yeah. And you know, 2 parents are better than 1. Cain will make an incredible father.
Yes, he will.
And you know, even for all their differences, neither of them grew up with their parents. So they don't want their daughter to grow up that way.
Yeah, I was shipped off to boarding school at one point, too, so I could see where they're coming from.
You know, it's funny because in a weird way, I actually admire that they're so committed to staying together for the sake of their child. I mean, isn't that how it should be?
I didn't know you liked to knit.
Oh, yeah. I took up knitting, I don't know, about a few years ago. Very trendy in Manhattan, but I'm not very good. But I thought, Christmas ornaments. I could make Matilda her first Christmas ornament.
Matilda? All right, look, I really appreciate the Australian reference, okay, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like something, a little boring, like, Elizabeth or, Diana?
You really think I'm that stodgy?
Well, if the boot fits, Ashby.
See, I'm thinking, Bertha. Bertha K.
Bertha K.
Bertha K.
Please tell me that you're joking. I promise you that we will never, ever, ever name you Bertha K. Promise.
Gotcha.
Say it all disappeared tomorrow. Would you forgive Cain for cheating on you? Would you take him back?
In a heartbeat.
Wow, I don't know if I could be that forgiving.
Well, it was a one-time thing. A drunken mistake. I mean, Cain and Chloe are only in this for the baby. They have separate rooms. Their marriage is completely platonic.
Are you sure that's still the case?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Cain would never go there again.
Well, say they stayed married forever, or at least until the kid's, what, 18? I mean, I'm just saying, if I were Cain, I'd go there again, you know?
Hey, have you seen the, shelf brackets anywhere?
Yeah, I think they're in that thing. Whatever that is.
How's the knitting going?
Please remind me never ever to do this ever again.
Why didn't you call me from the hospital? Oh,
Come in, Esther.
Katie, how you doing, honey? How's the baby?
We're fine. Fine.
She has to start for free.
Mother, what's with the suitcase?
You're 5 months pregnant and you're bedridden. You need me. I'm moving in. Why don't you want me to move in? I love doing for others, especially my pregnant daughter.
Oh, Mom. It's not that we don't, appreciate the offer. It's just that this isn't the mansion, you know?
Oh, I don't mind. I can sleep on a blow-up mattress in the nursery.
Esther, I really appreciate you wanting to help, but I'm Chloe's husband, and I should be the one that looks after her.
Well, since I'm here, at least let me cook dinner.
You know what? We're actually all out of tofu.
Oh, no worries. I brought my own.
There's no stopping her, is there?
I'll get Chinese after she's gone.
Well, I should head home. I have an early class tomorrow.
Okay. okay. Thanks for keeping me company. I feel a lot better.
Sure. Even though we talked almost the whole time about me.
I apologize for prying.
No, it's fine. You're really easy to talk to.
So are you.
By the way, I just wanted to apologize for going off on you the other day about the whole Jabot takeover thing. I get why you did it.
Thank you. I hope that we could be friends.
I do too. All right, I'm gonna go now.
Hey, well, I'll see you.
Bye.
Hey, Jack. I've decided not to say anything about being the baby's father. I'm nobody's father. This is really better for the kid, you know? And she really has a shot with a dad like Kane instead of two supremely screwed up people like Chloe and, well, myself. And I've thought a lot about what you said, regretting it later. Well, that being so, I'm not going to change my mind. I'll take this secret to my grave.